Good evening, and we welcome you to this night of World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Such history has been made here through the years, and now we add more as it's the site for this championship fight. 12 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Lara's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. And the corner men have gone off. Two men just standing opposite each other. Finally, nothing to do but fight. Round number one of this championship bout.
Nothing quite like the atmosphere of a championship fight.
Teddy, what advice would you give to a power puncher like we have here going up against a fighter who may not be as conditioned and as ready to go the full distance?
Well, of course, the temptation is you're a power puncher, you're going to get right to him, and he's a guy that's not going to be around later on. But don't get over anxious. Set up your power shots.
Unable to connect by Big. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Yeah, good work. Keep doing what you're doing.
That was a miss by Long. Good step back counter punch there. Long's nailed by a huge uppercut.
You got this one. You got this one.
Nice work with the uppercut. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Great movement to get away from those punches. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And the round comes to an end. Long's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged.
You're doing well.
Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, what a hook upstairs.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Long. That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Big.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
Lara's proving to be elusive. Halfway through round number 2. What's the proper way to use a heavy bag, Teddy?
Well, to be aware of all facets, of all dimensions, all elements. First of all, where you're punching from. Don't just get in there and just punching because nobody's punching back.
Big shot he just scored with. That shot crashes in, and now he crashes to the canvas.
You get lazy with your jab, you get sent to the canvas.
Lara's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. He missed with that headshot.
Nice work.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Long's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. The things you want to remind him of.
You want to remind them how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Lara's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Big. Really on the mark with that overhand left. And he ties up on the inside. He stays committed to the body. Lara's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good smooth work by Big. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Stay away from those.
Scored well with that right hand to the body.
Body shot.
Keep your head moving.
Lara's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away, and what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on, but what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
Keep boxing. Doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Well, start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight.
Come on, kid, focus.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Nice block.
You got this one.
Well, he ties up there. Wow, is he defensively sound. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Goes up top with a right hand.
Unload. Unload. More punch.
Keep working the body.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Pace yourself. Relax, relax. That's it.
Long's feeling the effects now of that hook. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Nice work on the right hand by Long. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Good work.
Round number 5 has arrived. Blocks away that headshot. Biggs in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Keep working the body. Nice, nice.
Devastating blow by Big.
Left and right, left and right. Yeah, that's it.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
You need to keep the head moving.
Not able to land the headshot. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Not much action as he just ties up. Biggs doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Long's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Head movement.
It's underway. It gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Lara's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive.
Hold
Just
him,
ate
damn
a
it,
big
hold
upper.
him.
Big shot comes crashing home. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Lara's back up on his feet. What will he look like? To give one. Uppercut in return. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Need to keep that head moving.
Able to counter that attack.
Back to the body.
Long's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in
Still
bunches.
not
The
moving
combination
enough.
lands.
Move.
Let's see some defense.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Punch! Punch!
You're doing great.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Big's able to avoid that punch. Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Big's coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight clearly has him out way in front on the scorecards.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys don't do good when they're way out in front.
Hold!
Big shot, the right came clean. And yet another big shot comes in. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Lara's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Jump on! Nice!
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Unload! More
Big
punches!
showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
That's it. The fight is over. Long's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Big's your winner, and that means still champion of the world.
A flawless performance.